I've been so much looking forward to this because Dan Bettridge is with me, ladies and gentlemen. And Dan has come up, you've travelled up from Wales, presumably, to do this. And that was your first kind of port of call, wasn't it, with your music, BBC Radio Wales?
Yeah, that was my first kind of idea of what introducing was. And we uploaded, like a lot of people have, uploaded to Introducing Uploader. And BBC Wales, yeah, were the first to play it, and we had a little party in my house.
So what was the process of doing it then for you? What do you have to do? Because, you know, we talk on Radio 2 about, okay, you put it on the uploader, you upload it, but explain to us how you get at that and how the mechanics of it all works.
You've got to record something first.
Yeah.
It's fairly easy, the whole uploader thing, which is what makes it so great. Yeah, and you upload your song, and obviously the song you've recorded, and you know, you get an email, so and so has listened to your song, which is where you get really excited. and then they email you saying they're going to play it on Thursday, and that's when you organise the party.
Yeah.
But it's a really easy thing to do, you know.
And it gets bounced, doesn't it, to other radio stations?
Yeah, so once it's been played,
other presenters too.
Yeah.
And that's how I then got to hear about you, because I listened to the track that I heard. BBC Wales came up with you, didn't they, to the Truck Festival? Mm-hmm. And you and I met backstage, which is where we did our conversation. We recorded a conversation and you played a couple of songs, yep, which I just loved, you know. So when Joe was talking about this moment, you were the person that I wanted to be here with us. So I can't wait for people to hear your music. Just tell us, though, the inspirations, because I know that you were very inspired by your mum and dad's record collection, Dan. So typically, what artists were you listening to then as you were growing up?
So many, but the ones that stand out, like James Taylor's my hero. I met him a few weeks ago at a concert he did in Cardiff, and I've never been starstruck, you know, and I just didn't know what to say to him. And then your Joni Mitchells and your Carole King and Bob Dylan, obviously, and
the classic songwriters.
Yeah.
So what was the very first thing you learned to play? Can you remember?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was probably something like a Jack Johnson song.
Okay.
You know, like Banana Pancakes or something silly like that. And yeah.
So when did you first get your first guitar?
Quite young. I used my mum's old guitar, which was an old Sigma Martin, and she used to play. She used to travel a lot, and she used to play, and she taught me my first kind of 3 chords, and I played that. And then my first guitar, which was my own, was £20 off eBay. I recorded the whole first record with that, actually.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, we'll talk in a moment about how people can get hold of your records and what you've got out right now. But first of all, tell us the name of your first song.
This first song is called Letters Home.
Okay. It's Dan Bettridge here, everybody.
Sorry.
It's alright, Mom, Dylan told you right. He told you it's all gonna be alright. It's alright, Mom, I'll do you proud. I write to you from a job I found. Oh dear Dad, I do believe I haven't written since Christmas Eve. It's cold up here in January. I just joined our Navy. Oh, my friend, dear Ma, dear Pa, I hitched a ride out to Utah. I got a job up in the park. I walk among the red, red rocks. Oh, I write to you, my family, to tell you of the lie I lead. Ma, I never did you proud. Pa, I never served a crown. My friends, I feel